There's breaking news out of Fulton County, Illinois tonight. A police officer has been shot in the small town of Avon. Begin tonight with that breaking news update. Another Illinois governor may be in hot water. J.B. Pritzker being investigated by federal authorities. New at 10, an Illinois state trooper is recovering tonight after two people drugged his drink in a meth bust. And the state and defense today both piecing together their versions of what they say happened on the night of November 23rd, 2015. That's when Carlos Wires died. They did that with testimony from several members of law enforcement. That includes Quincy police officers, some detectives, Dylan Austin, who has more on how you can help those in need. So, Dylan, what can we do? Here's something you don't see every day, a winter storm dumping nearly 3 feet of snow in northern Arizona. You heard that right. A woman faces child abuse charges for an incident that happened when she was running a daycare. 65-year-old Susan Tresh arrested yesterday for 2 felony counts of aggravated battery to a child. Police. All right, if you are just joining us, we are breaking into regular programming right now. The mayor of Quincy, as well as the emergency management director, are speaking right now at a press conference. They're talking about flooding preparations in Quincy. As you know, we are in flood watch right now around the tri-state. So we're going to take a look, speaking of flood watch, of a picture that we just got into the newsroom from WGEM's Brett Neese. This is at the Mark Twain Casino. Just take a look at this. This is why we tell you over and over again to turn around, don't drown, to heed those warnings seriously. Now, Dylan, we know a little bit about what happened here.
Yeah, again, this is
It's day 2 at sandbagging headquarters here in Quincy at the Oakley Lindsay Center. Let me tell you, there are a lot of people out here today. Take a look. Turning now to a breaking news update. Authorities have identified a body found yesterday in northwest Quincy. A robber who stole packages in Las Vegas probably assumed they were Christmas gifts, but that was not the case. He actually stole the remains of 3 people. A worker with the crematory was getting ready to ship the remains when it all happened, and now those families are pleading for their loved ones to be returned. Chicago authorities say 7 people are facing charges after graffiti was spray painted on 2 city landmarks Monday. You may remember this, including the popular metallic sculpture known as the Bean. That's right, Dylan. Very exciting. The 100th Missouri General Assembly was sworn in earlier today. Now, that includes 5 lawmakers from Northeast Missouri. I caught up with a few of them to check in and see what their plans are heading into this session. Now, you've got McCaskill, you know, she's a senior senator.
Yes,
she's served for more than a decade.
Yes.
But then you have Hawley, kind of a newcomer to this type of political landscape. He's got huge endorsements, so the president, the vice president. Who do you think has the advantage going into November? A little lonely in here. Chief Meteorologist Mike Cole, we miss you. He is live with the Storm Track Weather team in Hannibal at Lowe's to program weather radios.
Tri-State's News.
2 men are in custody after police say they broke into a Hannibal home and threatened a woman with baseball bats and then took her money. Police arrested Christopher. 2016, Missouri was Trump's last stop before he won that state in the presidential midterm.
Yes.
Do you think Republicans were holding on to that hope tonight?
Yes, you know. And
underway now. We heard Sheriff Jimmy Shin speaking about 20 or 30 minutes ago and kind of mentioning, you know, they met at noon today and said everything was fine, no real big concerns apart from what they were already doing. And then here he is, you know, 6-7 hours later, and it's a completely different situation. So I think that really just goes to show how quickly things can change. And now they have things that you may actually not want in your home. Take a look at these guys. These are Madagascar, not just regular cockroaches, they're Madagascar hissing cockroaches. We've got one on this lady over here, just wearing it as an accessory. I guess you can do that. And then also a lot of fun stuff, I guess you could call it fun, that you can do at this booth, and that includes a snack. So what is this?
These are food-grade mealworms. We actually cook these up and we season them in Critter Crunch seasoning.
So food-grade mealworms.
Yes.
So if you come, you get to eat it. So I guess I have to eat it, right?
Yes, and you get a sticker that says you ate a one.
It's seasoned, so all right, let's take a
3,
a bite.
2, 1.
Do you chew it?
Yes, you chew it up. Congratulations.
All right, I've got the sticker. I've done it. I'm official. Okay, so you can come and do this. We are here until 9 o'clock tonight. We'll reopen at 10 tomorrow and noon on Sunday. So many fun things to do, and you know what? It tasted kind of good. So we will check in back with you in a few minutes.